People who believe they are perfectionists often struggle to complete tasks, as they keep lying to themselves about their intentions. They mistakenly believe that intelligence and articulate speech equate to maturity, but react like a child when faced with a challenge. Emotionally dependent individuals may lash out by leaving negative comments online without revealing their identity. However, in reality, these individuals struggle with emotional dependent, difficulty connecting emotionally, or fear of intimacy. They may avoid strong emotions, resulting in negative consequences for their personal and professional relationships. By the end of this video, one will have a better understanding of the warning signs that indicate a need for emotional growth, which can improve one's life and relationships. Before we begin, if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to get notified of our new videos. 1. You only enjoy talking about yourself. Individuals with emotional dependency often find others uninteresting and focus primarily on themselves. They are often labeled as narcissists and love to talk about their own accomplishments, but shy away from discussing their own mistakes or past. They feel the need to be superior to others and dominate conversations, even when others are sharing their problems. They tend to immediately steer the conversation towards themselves and their own experiences, offering unsolicited advice even when it is not wanted. Emotional dependence can lead to a self-centered and egotistical mindset. 2. You have your own truth. The idea that each person has their own truth is a false notion. The truth is objective and can be determined through evidence and facts. A good example of this is a silly picture on Facebook, where two people are arguing about the number on the ground, not realizing that it was painted there for a reason, and can be verified by asking the person who painted it or comparing it with other numbers. The truth is not subjective and cannot be shaped by personal beliefs or opinions. It's time to accept that facts and evidence hold the key to the truth. 3. You are often the victim. You have a tendency to blame others and ask questions such as, "Why did you do this to me?" instead of taking responsibility for your actions. This behavior may be due to being raised by emotionally dependent parents who also blamed others. As an adult, you may feel like things are happening to you and use past experiences as an excuse for your actions. You choose to be a victim and enjoy the attention it brings when others feel sorry for you. However, it's possible to change this behavior and take responsibility for your actions. By doing so, you can improve your relationships and become more self-reliant. It's important to take control of your life and stop playing the victim. 4. You refuse to apologize when you screw up. You have a tendency to blame others for your problems and never take responsibility for your actions. You believe you're always right and act as if nothing is ever your fault. You use emotional manipulation and loudness to get others to do what you want, rather than being right. In arguments, you may try to shift the blame to the other person, even when you know you're wrong. You struggle to accept criticism and feel attacked or insulted when someone disagrees with you. You also have a tendency to misinterpret others and get mad at them for things they didn't say. These actions can harm your relationships and lead to misunderstandings. To improve, it's important to take responsibility for your actions, listen to others, and be more open to criticism. 5. Other people's success bothers you. When one is emotionally dependent, they can become envious of others and believe they are better than their peers who are receiving more success. They may think there can only be one winner and believe that life is unfair. This mindset creates a scarcity mentality where they feel like they are competing in a race against the world and fear falling behind. To compensate, they may talk about their plans excessively in hopes of receiving praise, but have not yet put in the effort to make these plans a reality. 6. The world doesn't understand your potential. People who are emotionally dependent often believe they're destined for greatness, but reality is often different. The world judges you based on your actions, while you judge yourself based on your potential. This can lead to a disconnect between what you believe and how others perceive you. Take a look at what you've really accomplished. Ask yourself what you bring to the table. The truth is what really matters, whether it's what you want to hear or not. Emotionally dependent people struggle to accept compliments and feel like they either overestimate or underestimate their accomplishments. 7. You never spend time with yourself. It's hard to confront your innermost thoughts and feelings, especially if you've been avoiding them for a long time. You may feel that discussing your past will only reveal your flaws and insecurities, and threaten the facade you've built. However, the only way to overcome this is by letting light in and facing your emotions. Emotional dependence often prevents people from seeking therapy or practicing mindfulness, as being vulnerable in front of someone can be frightening. Investing in personal growth and seeking help is a sign of emotional independence. We understand the challenges of dealing with inner pain and have spent a significant amount of time exploring different mindfulness techniques. Our method, which we developed after traveling the world, is specifically tailored to help individuals like you who are struggling with emotional dependence. 8. You're jealous of other people's relations to your friends. Emotional dependence often leads to insecurity and fear of abandonment, causing one to feel threatened by others. This results in negative actions such as spreading rumors and damaging relationships. To grow, it's important to understand that others can be teachers rather than friends or enemies. Emotional independence allows one to recognize their own worth without feeling threatened by others. This leads to better relationships, as well as being a good friend, partner, and worker. 9. You say that work-life balance is important to you, but you're always working. Emotionally dependent individuals often seek refuge in work and projects to avoid confronting their problems. They may work excessively, but not accomplish much, or spend time on leisure activities that do not bring them happiness. A lack of balance between work and life can negatively impact one's well-being. These individuals may feel lost without their projects and may struggle with procrastination and filling their time with unimportant tasks. The reality is that a balanced life is necessary for overall happiness, but some may not yet have the maturity to recognize and address the issue. 10. You're emotionally manipulative. You lack empathy and don't consider how your actions affect others. You manipulate people's emotions to get what you want and demand immediate attention from others. You expect them to prioritize your needs and often use your power to control them. Your actions make others feel bad, but you take pride in your ability to control others and make them feel weak. You have a tendency to use emotional manipulation, such as saying, "If you love me, you'll do it," or "If you loved me, you wouldn't have forgotten." However, those who are emotionally dependent on you don't realize the harm they cause to others. In conclusion, you need to be more aware of how your actions impact others and show empathy in your relationships. That's all for today. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you want to hear more videos from our channel, subscribe and make sure to turn on the bell icon.